first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh boy. I'm still technically in recovery. Oh. I got sick during this Thanksgiving weekend, so I had to skip a stream in order to feel better. I'm still kind of under the weather, so I apologize in advance for any like sniffling and possible coughing like crazy. But also enjoy my sipping my coffee. Alright. Now. Oh, just 1 second. Sorry, I got distracted. My sister is showing me pictures of her baby right now. Hold up. Yeah, sleeping. Oh god, my sleeping schedule is all wrong right now. Oh, cute baby. Cute baby pictures. Okay. I'm getting distracted by family time. Family time is over. The moment is over. Okay. But yeah, I've been staying up way too late at night too. Now, ever since I like took that 2-day just non-stop sleeping, my sleeping schedule is absolute garbage now. I wake up way too early and I go to sleep way too late. 3 hours of sleep is not working for me. Alright. Okay. If I get like dizzy or anything like that, I'll end the stream early. But I do need to kind of get out of my my funk, because if I don't do the stream, I'll just end up going to bed again and then sleep for 3 hours, and then I won't do the actual sleeping at night. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to readjust my sleeping clock right now, and I technically am physically well enough to do that now. But the worst part about trying to fix your sleep schedule is the part where you have to force yourself awake at a particular time, because this is what happens when you stay up too late. especially when it comes to my age. It's a little different for younger people. But if your sleep schedule is completely broken, you start taking really, really long naps to compensate for the lack of sleeping that you've been doing. So the best way to break through it is to just stay awake until you have to go to bed. Like, there's no other real way to do it. You just have to don't do the napping. Napping is banned at that point. No napping. You sadly have to wake up as early as you normally do, as you're supposed to. Then you don't do the naps. Maybe go for a walk if you don't pass out. Don't do it if you feel like you're actually, if it's that bad. But other than that, you just don't do the naps. That's the best way to do it. Just don't do the naps and go to bed when you're supposed to. Well, that's the thing. It's like the napping's like, it's okay if your sleep schedule isn't broken, because at least if you take a nap. Funny fact about naps. I did not know this, but apparently the naps that you should be taking shouldn't take longer than 30 minutes. Because once you get past that hour mark, things get complicated. Oh, that's a bit of an odd little thing right there. Hold on. Okay, I just have to. How do I fix that though? Oh, that's not the problem. Is it this guy? No, that's the other guy. Where is the issue in this problem? Okay. It's not that. Where is it? No? Where's your face? Is it this one? No. Okay, that's just weird. Where? I'm genuinely confused. Hold up. Your face is there too early. This will not stand. I know, you saw a little, like, it's not much. It's like, it's not crazy or anything like that, but it's there. Hold up. His face should not be there, though. Why is his face there? Wait, is it coming from this one? Ah, I see. So what should be happening is that this needs to go up. This needs to go up a bit. No. How do I? Hold up. Come on. We're stuck with this problem. Hold up. Oh no! It's the wrong one! Hold up. No, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. Why is your ring over there? Your ring... Oh, now it... Oh, no! Some people just hit their cleaning phase. Well, my little sister is obsessed with cleaning. Mostly because she was a bit of a, what's the word I could describe it? Germaphobe? Is that a thing? Okay, now we have new problems. New New problems have arisen. There we go. Oh. Wow, I really did move his face too far. Darn it. Okay. Okay, and then Bob. Oh, there we go. Found it. Found the gap. It's not a phase, Mom. Well, I hope it's not. To be fair, there's a difference between being like super clingy? No. What's the word I'm looking for? Being a super germphobe and then just basically have a basic cleaning schedule. You have a better cleaning schedule than I do. Man, the last 3 weeks before semester's over, like, my room falls apart. Because I'm looking at it right now, I'm just like, yeah, last semester really does a lot. Like, like, a part of me still wants to wait until the semester's over to really start cleaning, but it's getting bad, man. I hate when I do this. Okay. Right. I was doing this. Okay. Now that we fixed the face issue, let's go back to fixing... let's go back to actually adding more frames. Now, this is the weird thing I have to do. Because ever since I put it as a black backdrop, every time I have to add more frames, I gotta red this thing in order for me to see the onion skin. I don't understand, but I gotta do it. It's odd. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if red is exactly the best color to do it, but it's the one I've been using. It's a nightmare. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is go here. Just double checking. Yes. Okay. Still can't see it. There it is. See, like, you can barely see it. It's there. It's there. Sort of. I wonder if I picked green, it'd be easier to see. Yeah, as long as it, like, as long as the deep cleaning is like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I guess because I had a little sister that makes me go like, just be careful, don't go crazy. Because she had a very cleaning like crazy phase, and it kind of creeps up sometimes, but not as bad as when she was younger. I feel weird saying this, like, oh, that's a weird habit, but it's just all like, well, there's a difference between like being responsible and being obsessive. I don't know. It's one of those things like I might be overthinking it. Let's see. Alright, and then we cut that. Do another. Oh, we're gonna be doing a lot of these. Okay. We're gonna do a lot of boring. There's gonna be lots of boring. Because I want these swirls to go around. One of the few, like, semi-animations that are happening in this thing. It's like, it's not crazy, it's just kind of like there. Just be like, oh look, it moves! And it's like, it's not crazy, it just moves. Sort of. about that. How was that? It kind of sounded like everybody had a good time. I was gonna jump in on that, but like I said, I'm still technically in recovery, so I was just like, maybe next time. That's good. That's good. It looked like Lizard joined in on that game. Oh, it looked like everybody was in on that one. Nice. What game was it exactly? I thought you guys were playing Minecraft. You must have switched games. Things where I'm just like, I really hope this is worth. Like, why? I hope people find his swirls nice. Oh, okay. I have Smash, but I probably don't have it set up. Well, it'd be hard to set up Discord and playing Smash. Oh, that dot's way too far away. Oh wait, no, it's still in the same spot. Hold up. There we go. Want to see a little bit of what it is, like the animation? I know you probably saw a little bit of it already, but because technically I have like the main frames put in. I'm just kind of putting in the details at this point. Like this was actually super fast to do. I just wanted to do like a really quick one that I could get done real quick without having to worry about cleanup. And then when I heard this, I was like, I got an idea. So, and I've been working on this for like a week. It's like gonna be the fastest animatic I've ever made. Scissors. There we go. I kind of want to do the whole thing. But since I'm still kind of working on the others, poop sticks. Hold on. But since I'm working on the other animatics, this is kind of just like me saying, "Hey, I'm not dead. Just wanted to make something real quick while I'm working on the bigger stuff, because the bigger stuff is big." There you go. Wow. Like I think the more I do it, the more fluid it is. Like yeah. I don't like. It's the part I worry about the most is like Time pirates? What? Huh. I mean, that sounds like an interesting TV show. Time pirates. So would it be like they go to different time periods and steal shit? In advance for my sniffles. I might have to go and blow my nose at some point. There we go. Where is... I keep looking for the scissors here. They're right here. I like the fact that I did the smaller project, because the smaller project helps me kind of get an idea of how this works. Hey, Neek! Neek. Oh, it feels like forever since I've art streamed. Holy crap. I am doing the easiest animatic I've ever made. Oh, darn it, no. It looks far more impressive than it actually is. I'm not doing an action scene, so that's probably why. Oh, actually, you know what? So different character stories happening at the same time. Hold up, let me save this. Same time. Ooh, kind of like a oh, what are they called? Oh, what is it called? Where you have a bunch of stories in the same universe. Gosh darn it. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Anthology. God dang. Anthology. Okay. So I'm gonna back up. Back up. Okay. I'm gonna put in the layers. The reason why it's red is so I could see the lines, because onion skins make it hoodwinked. Ooh, I like that. Because it's really hard to see the onion skins. See, I turned off the onion skins. Now I can see everything. It's so hard with a black background to see your onion skins. Alright. Wait. Let me turn off the music real quick. While I show you guys. It's literally the fourth world. Okay. Let's... Nope. Okay. So this is what I have so far. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I want to make sure that one effect is still on. I think I have it turned off. Come on. Are you on? Okay, yeah, it's on. Okay, everything's on. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Just give me... That was too much. Just give me a second to get my breath back. Oh, deep breaths. Oh my god. I feel so lightheaded. Oh my god. It's all just dark. That means, does that mean, oh my god, did we win?
Oh, the irony. To be undone by the one you were tasked to destroy. Even given the tools, you couldn't do it. Leaving only the hound standing would have sufficed.
I'm sorry, but who are you exactly?
The nerve. You know not our name, but we have communed.
That's all I got. And that's all it is, to be honest. I wanted to do the whole conversation, but I think it's fine where we are with this right now. Like, if I post it and then people are like, do the whole thing, I'm like, oh, okay. Alright. Who killed him? Did you finish watching, what is it, though? Oh, it's, Last Life, or Third Life. Third Life, second season. Have you finished Last Life, Emily? Because I don't want to tell you if you haven't. I'm gonna have to grab a tissue box soon. Because now my nose is just all like, bleh. Oh, so you didn't know who won? Do you know who won? Because literally the guy who won killed him. Alright, time to go back. It's time that we go back. Then we do the onion skin. See, why is everything so dark when you activate onion skin? I don't understand. Uh-oh. Phew. Okay, sorry. Yeah, definitely gonna have to grab it. I'll be right back. Here, let me turn on the music. I'll be right back. BRB. Hey, grab a tissue box. Hold up. Why'd you shout cute? Alright. The nose is clear. For now. Alright. Martin was talking about how they, like, he hasn't decided yet what they actually look like. He doesn't know if he wants to keep, like, the whole pumpkin face thing. I was like, well, let's go with the pumpkin face, because everybody doesn't pick the pumpkin face. So, I'm gonna pick the pumpkin face. But I also wanted to implement, like, something that resembles Evo, because the Watchers seem to really like that that symbol of the lines and the dot at the end, like the 2 lines and the dot. Now in Minecraft, of course, it's supposed to look like a square because you can't really make circles. So I figured it's like, well, if we did, like, does it really look like that, or would it be more circle shaped? If it could be. I mean, it's nice as like I like it in like carvings and stuff like that as the square box like shape, but then like if you actually see them, it's actually like a swirl kind of idea. Like, I don't know why, I like that idea. Do this correctly, and I don't mess this up. Okay, and then because I'm gonna have to move them a bit. Oops, too far. There once was a ship. Song I've been like weirdly playing non-stop recently. It's the DA Games song of what is it called? Poppy Plays? Poppy Playtime song. I don't know why. I can't turn it off. I've just been playing card games and listening to that non-stop. While I'm doing my card games, I'm like, wait, why'd I do that? I told myself that his face was gonna move, and I still didn't move it. Okay. Let me just shove these guys over here. There we go. It's so goddamn catchy! It's so catchy! Can't help it. It's too much.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Oh, I was just talking about, DA Games' Poppy Playtime song is so catchy. I can't stop playing it. I'm gonna get sick of this song. That's how much I've played it. It's like, I know I'm gonna get sick of this song because of this.
Who are you again?
It's one of the few times I'm like, well, luckily I'm not as obsessed with a mainstream song, because at least if I finally stop listening to it, I won't have anybody else constantly playing it to the point where I was like, well, I set myself up for this. I almost want them to stop. Like, wouldn't it be funny if they just stopped of how much. He was just like, you... I kind of... Okay, hold up. I kind of want to get an idea. Seeing the new upcoming... I haven't really got into it. Mostly because I haven't played the game in the last 2 months, I think. Yeah, the last 2 months, I think. Because I've been kind of out of it lately. Mostly because I have been kind of out of my app games.
But who are you exactly?
You know what? I kind of want them to stop.
Who are you exactly?
Like... And then... Yeah, once he starts going to that face, it continues. Because I want him to just be like, Are you... emphasize the fact that he's just like, this little... Okay. No, it's totally fine. Once again, sadly, 1, I haven't played the game in a while, and 2, I'm trying my best to not be on Twitter anymore. Even though I am following them on Twitter. So, like, I did see a little bit. I think I saw one of the characters. I don't think they did the full reveal on them at the time I was looking at them. But they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I will admit, they're pretty cool. I'm excited. And I think they also announced that a new lesson thing is coming up soon, so that's something I should probably be paying attention to. Wait. His face is gonna be over here, so probably have to move it. Nope. This way, and a little further around. And then this way. Yeah, there we go, because his face moved back again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I'm curious. I'm curious of where they're going with this. Now, with the new characters, is it like this is like an Avatar thing, or are they actually new characters in the story that you could potentially fall in love with? Like I said, I've just kind of been like what's the word I'm looking for? Like, kind of, like, I see it, but I'm not really paying attention. But I am curious. There we go. Super curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, and then... Yeah, now they just continue to move. Yeah, that's what it sounded like the initial... Like, I remember seeing, like, the very first post about it. So I was like, oh. Like, for a minute, I thought, like, I looked, I was like, are we getting actual avatar for a character? And then I saw what it said, I was like, oh no, these might actually be actual characters that are, like, separate. Introduced to the story. Okay. Oh, no, I don't like that at all. It makes them... No. There we go. But... Okay. Then we cut this again. I kind of want to see...
Who are you exactly?
Okay. Probably look better once I get a few more layers in. There we go. What else to talk about today? I can't believe it's December. Yep, it's December. I was telling Emily earlier about how the fact that this is the last 2 weeks of my semester. It's probably why I'm getting into like the whole like, I want to do animatics again because I'm gonna have some free time soon. Not for a very long time though. You know what? Actually, hold up. Let me double check something. Okay. I want to double check how long until my next semester starts. Excuse me. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. And I don't know, like this semester that I did was so much better in the sense of getting my creative thoughts in, because first semester was heartbreaking when it came to like being creative. First semester was heartbreaking. Like I did fine. Like everyone's like, your grades were great, and I'm sitting here going like I was the most miserable person to be with. Let's see. Ugh, yeah, there's not a lot of free time, though, because I think, yeah, next semester starts literally next month, so, like, I'll have, like, maybe a 2 or 3 week period of free time. But I feel like I manage making animatics, though. I feel like I can. Surprisingly, I don't know what to talk about, but then again, I've been mostly attached to my bed. Like, besides, okay, before Thanksgiving, everything was pretty cool. Well, besides the whole babysitting, well, okay, not to say that babysitting isn't fun. It's just kind of babysitting definitely takes up the most of my time. Depending on, so far I'm okay, other than the runny nose, because I was worried more about like having a coughing fit, but I don't think that's happening. I think I'm finally out of that, but my nose is still really gross. Sometimes you hit that mood where you're just all like, there's only 3 songs that I want to play with on loop. Oh darn it! I did that too early. Like, I would say the songs that I've been kind of putting on loop is Poppy's Playtime, DA Games. What is the other ones? Like, there's this one. I guess I've kind of been also listening to. Oh, hey, hey, it's my boss. I can't believe we're doing this. How you doing? It's like Pedro Simmons? Is that how you say it? Ah, yes. Yeah. Yeah, share with us a little bit of your musical tastes. Alright, I think this is gonna be the last one. I don't think I need any more frames. I'm animating? I think that's what I'm doing. I think this is what you call animating. There we go. Ah. Alright, I think I got all of it here. Look at all that. That is disgusting. Okay. Turn that off. And scale it back. Ah. Oh, I gotta turn off layers. There we go.
The tools you couldn't do it. Leaving only the hound standing would have sufficed.
I'm sorry, but who are you exactly?
The nerve.
I kinda like it. It's not smooth, but it's like, gets the idea across.
Standing would have sufficed.
I'm sorry, but who are you exactly?
The nerve. Standing would have sufficed.
I'm sorry, but who are you exactly?
I don't know why, I like it. I like when they stop. I don't know why.
Who are you exactly?
The
Okay, just one more look.
I'm sorry, but who are you exactly?
The nerve.
Alright. Yeah. There's some songs that do that. I feel like there were, like, I want to say I know a song that I did that for, like, just had a song on repeat for a full year. But I don't know what that was. I feel like I should know. Like, I feel like I've done that before. If not the whole year, like most of the year. Okay, Bob. Okay, good. I was like, please pop into the layer I need you in. Okay. Yeah, this is the layer of the swirls. Swirl layer. Okay, good. Good, good. So now these things have to be super big. Oh wait, actually probably easier if I just make the brush bigger. There we go. Do I want them soft? Maybe a little soft. Where do I want these to start? Like, I kind of want, let's see, if I can just imagine kind of like this. Yeah, this is a nice spot to start with. Okay.
The nerve. You know.
Oops. I should probably cut that. Ah. Wait, you're not supposed to be there. What? What? Wait, what? Hold up. Yes, green face. You're still there. You need to go. You need to go, my man. All of you. You need to go. Everything needs to go. Hold up. Get that back. And let's go find the swirls. Where are you? Where are you, swirls? Nope, that's green face. Nope. That's definitely not the swirls. Where did the squirrels go? Ah, that's green face. This is swirls, isn't it? Yeah, there you are. Okay, cut that. Get that out of here. Get it out of here. Okay. There we go. Now that looks better. Completely smooth. Like butter.
You know not our name, but we have communed.
Love that. Love it. If I tried to go any more detail, that'd be smooth. Okay. I can't decide how big this thing is. I can't decide how big the watchers are. Like at one moment I was just like, oh, maybe they're just like maybe 6 feet tall. Then I was just like, no. No, no, I need to emphasize the fact that these things literally, like, they're too much. They're a bit extra. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Now, back to this. This probably a little bit easier to see, though. Was there a little thick? Hello? They tall. Yeah, they tall. Because at first I was all like, oh, I don't want to get them confused for, like, Endermen, you know? But at the same time, I was just all like, yeah, but they're, like, godlike beings, so it still works. What? Can I erase you? Oh, thank God. What? Oh, no! I forgot about that. Wait. What? What are these? No? What happened? Okay, there it goes. Good, 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 good. Okay. They tall. Because here, look at this.
The nerve. You know not our name, but we have communed.
Like at first I was like, Is this the right size? Because where is his legs? And I was like, what if he's sitting? What if he's sitting? Like, you can't tell. You can't tell how tall they are. Because, like, I want to keep it that you could barely see them, but also at the same time makes it even harder to tell, like, the issue. the problem the Martin is in. Okay, I can kind of see it. It's a little hard with the green. I'm gonna turn off this effect real quick. It'll make it easier. It's tough to be a god. That's actually a really good movie. If I remember, I haven't seen it in years, but I remember liking it. You know you're an animation kid if you've seen that movie. It's like... Whoop. Wait. Nope. Nope. I think I'm just gonna have the lines just go... Whoop. There we go. And this... And there we go. And then cut again. So we're back to the boring bits. Going back to the boring bits. Ooh. Because I was trying to see, like, other people's, like, designs. Aww. Oh, that reminds me of my little sister. Her movie to watch over and over again was The Great Mouse Detective. Oh, that VH tape just, like, could barely survive how much my sister was watching it. I could probably, like, I don't know if I could, like, there was a point where I could almost quote every line in that movie just because how much my sister would watch it. You don't like The Great Mouse Detective? Oh no! Oh no! Wait, hold up. Why does it look like that? There we go. I didn't miss much. I'm just struggling to get the... What are you doing? There we go. Why is my sketchpad struggling now? Okay, this is fine. Okay. I always forget, was The Great Mouse Detective was a Disney film, wasn't it? Ah, the sewer. That reminds me of when I was watching, Yu-Gi-Oh! With my nephew, and for some reason, like, he was fine with it up until, we went into the castle, and every time the characters would go down a hallway, like a tunnel of any kind, he'd get really scared and just go into the kitchen and hide until the scene was over. like it's a good flick. It's just your basic good flick. It's struggling now. There we go. Yeah, my sketchpad's kind of struggling a little bit. Okay. Stop talking, people, or I have to turn off my phone. Not you people in chat. I'm talking to my phone. Why is my pencil's being a butt? See, look, what is happening? Pencil. What is it doing? Okay. There. There. There we go. Hopefully that fixed it. Okay, let's see. I think I can continue with this conversation. Sorry. Getting distracted by family talk. Alright. Cute and wholesome stuff. Alright. But I have to turn it off, so we don't end up constantly hearing the phone beep. No! I'm just getting baby updates. You guys are fine. I'm just easily distracted. Come on, there you go. Oh, whoops. Get eraser. Get eraser. Click the eraser. Oh my god. What is wrong with this thing? There you go. Oh no, the babies. Yo, imagine. Whoa, what if, dude, what if like I suddenly became like super like, I don't know, stupid famous, right? And so I'm just like, I go to my mom and so I'm like, Mom, I succeeded. I have surpassed the children that you have. They're all in here. Oh my god, that'd be funny. I'll do it. I was just like, there, those. I did it. If I get hit, if I get hit 10,000, you get the plaque. I was like, this is proof that I have more children than everybody in this family. canonically have 3 fictional children. They're physical and fictional. Okay, I'm sorry, like my pencil is giving me a rough time and I don't know why. Okay, that doesn't look right. Needs to be a little further out. There we go. Maybe I'm trying to get the pencil to do too many things. Okay, and I should have it starting to stick out here. Okay. But yeah, maybe you should. I kind of like, I need to get back to reading Fazbear Frights. I put a big pause on that recently. Like, a part of me keeps telling me, hey, by the way, you're still in the middle of of that one story that you wanted to read, and I'm like, I got caught up in watching the Evo series. I think Pokemon's neat. I haven't played Pokemon since I didn't play Sun and Moon. What was the one before that? X and Y. I think I played Y. That was the last one I played. Okay, that's good. I like that. I don't think I ever got a shiny. I mean, outside of course, like the original, like silver and gold. You know, like the shiny red Gyarados. You know, but like that's stupid to say because that's kind of a given. But you know what I mean, right? Like I've never actually caught a wild shiny. I don't think I've ever seen a wild shiny. Oh, that's good. That's good math right there. Yeah. And like it's always good to at least read a little bit of it. If you're lucky, you'll start hitting that one point where you start getting invested. Rip. Really? I actually did not know that, actually. Now I was like, wait a minute. I don't think you ever told me this. Are you being what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, nice. Oh, she has? Dang it. I feel like I would have remembered that. sometimes I'm really good at remembering things, and other times I'm just like, wait a minute.
The nerve.
Let's see. Dang.
The nerve.
Well, they're going fast. I just realized this.
The nerve.
Yeah, they're going fast. I don't know why they're so fast. Okay, let me slow them down just a bit. They don't need to be that. Ah! Oh no! Where'd it go? Oh god. Ah! Okay, back it up. Okay. Let's just make these a little, like, just a little bit slower. Just a little bit. Oh, okay, maybe not that slow. Hold up. Okay, fine. Just slow these down just a bit. Okay, just be careful with self-diagnosis. They could lead. They're like, the thing is, yeah, and I get it. Like, you don't really have like the money and the resources to do it yourself. But at some point, if you're going to assume certain diagnoses, you'll probably want to get a proper diagnosis about it at some point. Like, the only reason why, like, I'm dyslexic, but I'm not diagnosed is only because of the fact that at the time, I couldn't get a proper doctor to diagnose me because most doctors were refusing. It was really awkward. They were refusing people to, get diagnosis for that because it was the 90s. 90s was complicated about dyslexia at the time. Depending on where you were, some places were just absolute dicks about it. I get that. It's one of those things. If you can't get the doctor, you can't find a doctor to tell you, start diagnosing yourself. Just remember, it's usually not the best method, though. It really isn't. JoJo Stone, Ocean, released. What's that?
The nerve.
Wait, I wanna... What is that?
The nerve.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
The nerve.
This is the weird part about animation. You start doing this a lot.
The nerve.
Okay, so that's a pretty okay thing. Wait, I think this one's a bit short. Ah. Nope. I feel like that's not the right length. God. Then strive for it. I don't know why I said it like that. But I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to community college to get the skills I need to people to take me seriously. Yo. I definitely want to be a concept artist. Like, no joke. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Yep, I daw. That's why it's small. I just realized that. Oh no, now I'm gonna have to replay this just to see that moment. Oh no! I did the one thing you don't do, giggle while sipping coffee. Ah, damn! Hold up, time out. I need to blow my nose now. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. This has been the both slightly recovering from sickness stream. That's the new title. Okay. Oh, that was funny. Ah. Okay. What would be a good place to start? I mean, okay. So technically, what I would suggest, understand where your strong suits are. Say, you're good with drawing animals, or if not good at, motivated to draw them, or maybe you really like drawing landscapes and stuff like that. Like, just basically go for the thing you know you're good at, start there, and then just start adding things that you're uncomfortable with surrounding that object. Because, like, with me, it started off with Sonic characters, and then, well, it started with, like, dragons, and then it started with Sonic characters. And then it went to, like, human anatomy, which is, it's really funny. Once you start going into human anatomy, it's really hard to go back to animal anatomy. I was like, that is so weird, because I used to draw, like, pretty decent anatomy when it came to animals. And then once I started learning human anatomy, it's just all like animal anatomy, it just doesn't make sense anymore. But, where was I going with this? But, like, wait, let me make sure I'm on the right. Nope, I am nowhere near where I'm supposed to be. Hold up. Oh, I can still feel the coffee almost run through my nose. I guess, I could suggest you a few things, depending on what you want to focus on first. Like, do you want to focus on character design? Do you want to focus on landscapes? Do you want to focus on animals? Do you want to focus on both? Depends. It depends on what you want to start with. Like, if you want to go straight into human anatomy, don't bother with the animals. The animals will just throw you off. Excuse me. Like I said, it's super hard to remember how to do animal anatomy and then human anatomy, because once you start getting really, like, into, like, the human anatomy, the animal anatomy just suddenly stops making sense. You say... Oh. What the hell? Who is this? There we go. And then... yeah, that's what you're doing. Okay. Oh, wait. Where is it? Just give me one moment. I know, I'm looking for it. Damn it, how do I get rid of you? There we go. I think I got rid of him. There we go. Now we could wash in peace. Now, what was I saying before that happened? That was a weird way to start a spam conversation. Let's see. What was I talking about before this happened? Right, where to start? Where to start? Okay, it looks like he's gone. Okay, let me just adjust this and get back to what I was doing before. Like, the giving up, okay, the giving up issue, right? This is a thing, the giving up issue is a thing that everybody struggles with. I know I've had, let's see, I've had pictures that I had to throw away because it didn't look right or it didn't come out as well as I thought it would. Now, giving up on the first line, it's probably because you're struggling figuring out what you're drawing in the first place. And a lot of that has to deal with finding the right skill set of like, oh, you know what's a good way to start? Draw circles. Draw like a ton of circles, right? Get a piece of paper, just start drawing a bunch of circles. And then like, I would say put a full page of circles in, right? To the point where you're just all like, ew, I hate that. So, you get sick of it. Then, do the next page, and each circle that you draw, add something to it. You could add the same thing over and over again if you want, as long as you like it, but just keep, like, adding to the circle. Okay? It will get your mind into the mindset of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, kind of like a mindset to just keep going with it. And then you start getting a little more creative with it. Like, that's usually what I do when I kind of hit a bit of an artist block. Is like, you're so caught up in what you're supposed to be drawing that you're not actually doing the act. Yeah, cat ears, circles. Yeah, like, just so, like, you don't have to add much, just something that you want to add to it, like maybe just a stupid smiley face. I did the smiley faces a lot, and sometimes I would, like, change its expression over time. That way, it's simple enough that confident enough that you can do it. And then you did it, right? You did it today, it's completely useless, but it doesn't change the fact that you picked up a pencil and just made something today. Then you can have more confidence maybe the next day to actually like kind of work on something a little more complicated. It's like being productive but also not burning out. Just draw something, like I said, I only say circles because that's like the easiest possible thing I can think of. But if you can think of something that's a little more complicated but just easy enough that you could be consistent with it, like say like draw a football. You really like footballs. You're really good at drawing them. Just draw a bunch of footballs to the point where you just hate the football. Draws a furry the next day. Exactly. You're gonna draw a bunch of cat ears. You're gonna draw so many goddamn cat ears. You're gonna have you'll wanna watch. You wanna make something different. Like make creative things with those cat ears. All right. Yeah, but you like make like the pattern. You have to make like I'm talking about like more like the pattern of the football wall in the circle, kind of like you with the cat ears. Bye, Neek. Okay, back to this. But yeah. Like just do something. Like I said, that's like one tiny method. At least that's the one I kind of do, in the sense of like I just get a little notepad and just repeatedly draw something that I know for a fact that I'm consistent with. Sometimes I like to draw hands, which is really weird because hands aren't easy, but I like drawing them. I like drawing hands. I think it's because I like to watch card games. That like they're so detailed in the hand work that I just kind of like this is how I will draw hands. And that's another thing too. Oh, you know what? Like, there's actually this really cool method that that I've been doing that like my art class had, where we had like this thing where. I think I showed you how we did the hand thing, where we had 30 seconds to draw like 5 different hand positions, and then you had 2 minutes to draw a different hand position, and then like like the timing would increase, but you still had a time limit of how fast you can make these hands. So you had an idea of like where you started as you go along. And even though I'm giving this advice, it's not really, like, it's one of those things where do as I say, not as I do kind of advice, because I'm also bad about it. And to be fair, this is kind of more of just getting you out of that funk of just like, oh, I suck at drawing kind of mindset. It's just all like just draw something. Just one simple thing a day will make you feel better about the lack of progress. There's actually, I have to find that video that my mom sent me. That was really useful in the sense of like understanding, getting known for creative work and getting constantly working at it and stuff like that. I'll have to find it and show you it, because it was very mindful on like the process of not only doing art but also kind of getting it as a living kind of mindset. All right, now I'm getting back to drawing. I swear to God. Okay. Side tangent over. Moment over. Wait a minute. Oh gosh darn it. Was I supposed to cut that? Yeah, I was supposed to cut that. two inspirations and you could kind of like either do one or the other or meld them together, I say go for it. Because even if you're like, man, I can't draw this, at least it's something that you're invested in. And the more you do it, the better you get. Well, okay, to be fair, that's technically not 100% true. You have to, like, just doing it doesn't always mean you'll get better at it. Sometimes you'll have to step outside the box and go, okay, I need to look up what I'm doing wrong. There's always that. Now, I've struggled with trying to find answers to things like, what am I doing wrong when it comes to drawing something? Like, why does my thumbs look weird? Yeah, stylized Batman is pretty neat. What was I gonna say? Darn it, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Now I forgot. Dang it. This is the worst streaming conversation that I'm having right now because I can't remember where I was going at with that. True, they do. Oh yes, that's what I was saying. Always look, if there's a particular, like, I wanna, okay, and start going, like, with the small little things, right? Let's say, I particularly like this particular expression, right? Say, like, there's, like, this one expression on a character's face. It's like, I want to be able to pull that off. But I can't really find, like, I don't know, like, how to do it. Now, one aspect helps if you just have, like, a reference. References always help. It's not, like, don't worry about, like, it being tracing or whatever the bull you're telling yourself. Get a reference, take a real hard look at it, and start realizing where the details are. Now if you're still struggling, I suggest looking it up. Now that's a hard one because the worst part about trying to find something to understand how it works is, like, if you don't know the name of the technique, it's really hard to figure out how to do it. References are for nerds. Well, if you're starting out, references are God. So don't be afraid to use references, especially if you're starting out trying to understand, like, once again, don't always rely on it to understand anatomy, because let's be honest, some artists don't really follow the rules of anatomy because of the fact that they already know how anatomy works, and they're, like, the point, sometimes you'll run into artists, the point of their art is to destroy the concept of anatomy, so, like, don't always rely on that. You know what? Just basic advice, I just start watching a bunch of artist YouTubers that go into detail about drawing and stuff. You don't really have to go in their commentary and stuff like that. Just find an artist that focuses on showing you, like, this is how you draw anatomy and stuff like that. Like, go for it. Find something that tells you how these things work. Yeah, once you know the rules, you can break them. Exactly. That's the difference, but, like, that's the whole difference between, like, realism and abstract. Abstract is great, but it doesn't hit as hard if you don't understand the rules in the first place. Don't know what rules to break. That's kind of how it is with like storytelling too. A lot of people tend to forget that. Because there's actually a lot of like interesting structured story rules that people tend to forget and kind of throw it to the side. I still need to read that one book my mom gave me about the character arc stories of how to write engaging characters. Basically, it just goes into the mindset of like what keeps people invested in your character, basically. And there were like 3 different archetypes of character investment. There was the there's the classic hero's journey method, which is funny because the person that was writing the book is like, it's not that it's a bad method, it's just not their favorite. But you know, because it's a little overplayed in the sense of like people, it's a good structure, but it's kind of a crutch if you want to make something new. It's too much of a crutch. It's not bad, but it's a bit of a crutch. But then there were like these other, like, I think 2 other methods. Was the, redeeming character, one. I forget what it's called. Damn it. This is what happens. Like, the problem is I always have trouble remembering the names of these things. I'll have to read the book again. Because I didn't get very far in it, which I should have. Because I was really invested in the first method that she was explaining. Basically, it's the asshole character that learns over time kind of investment. Like, they're just, like, you love them except for that, like, really annoying thing or annoying things that they do, and you're hoping that they improve over time, and the story kind of implies that's happening. That the possibility is there, and that's where the investment kicks in. Kind of like Crow from Nefarious, where he has a lot of really good qualities. It's just what he invests himself into is really, really not good. And he has potential to be good. Yeah, and Zuko. Zuko is like the very classic example of that. It's the basic, like, you know, the redemption arc, basically, is basically what she was saying. But there's a difference between a side character getting a redemption arc and a main character getting a redemption arc. Because those structures are a little bit different. Because a lot of the time, because when it comes to the main character, it's really easy to accidentally have the whole full redemption be like the unless you're dealing with a short story. If it's a short story, it works. If it's a short story, you could have the main character basically have the exact same arc that a side character would have, because the end game of that story is just that the end of that redemption, right? But it's really hard to make a main character have a redemption arc, especially at the beginning. And then kind of continue the story by that point. Because unless you have a backup plan for when that happens, like a new conflict for the main character that's outside of the main character's personal conflict, you're gonna easily not care about the main character anymore by that point. Especially if you don't have a really strong outer plot to carry him. Like, I think the best example would be, I think, okay, maybe it's not the best example, but it's the only one I can think of right now. Is like Shield Hero. Not exactly a really good, like a good guy. He gets effed over big time in the story, and that's why he ends up becoming a huge jerk. And so you're like you're sympathizing with him, but at the same time, there's some things that he like kind of gave up on certain things. Now in the anime, they kind of not show that part of him very much. In fact, in the anime, they kind of make him a little too good. But in the novel, oh boy, some of the stuff that he would think of is just like, oh damn, like dude, I get you got effed, but you need to calm down. But the thing is, for him at least, it was all in his thoughts. So like, it's not like he acted on any of those thoughts, really. But he got dangerously close sometimes. Like I said, that's why there's a bit of a disconnect between people that read the novel and actually watch the anime, because there's a particular character trait that the main character has that doesn't translate to the anime very well, because you don't have the inner monologue that he has in the anime. You just kind of assume, like if you read the book, if you read the book, you would already know the inner dialogue that he's probably thinking in certain things that happen. But if you've never read them, you just kind of have a blank stare and you kind of have to guess what he's thinking. Civil War 2. You talking about the Marvel one? Because I've never read that. So, like, I don't know the details on that. I'm kind of going on a side tangent, my bad. But, basically I'm saying, I guess it's one of those things, because I've been having conversations with my sister, and, we just been, like, she hates the hero's journey, mindset. One day I'll get to it, yeah. Well, actually, okay. She technically doesn't hate the hero's journey. That's probably not the best way to describe it. It's more of that she's kind of over it, in the sense that, like I said, I do agree with her that it's a bit of a crutch when it comes to character writing. There's aspects of it that are really good. It's just like using the entirety of the wheel doesn't make interesting characters. It makes a very basic character that you like over time, but it kind of makes one singular character that's going to be played out the entire thing, and to the point where it's almost predictable at some point. Not that I don't mind predictability, it's just like sometimes predictability can be super frustrating. There's these bad. There's a movie called this. What is the movie? I should know what this... There's a movie that literally has this concept. Like, it's not superheroes, it's more of, yeah, there was a movie that had the exact same concept, minus the superheroes. What was it called? Dang it. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna remember it the second this stream is over. That's the worst part. I know that's gonna happen. Wait. Oh, gosh darn it. I forgot to cut it before doing that. There we go. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Oh well, I'm not gonna remember it, but yeah, what was I going on about before that? Before me trying to remember a movie. But yeah, I just feel, I don't know, it's just like my sister and I were talking about, like, the hero's journey being overplayed a little bit. Too much of a crutch. Because there's so many other interesting, complicated characters that you can make as the main character. I think that's the worst part, is the, the main character has to follow this formula or your story is bad, is a bad mindset to have. Now, if you're a new writer, I suggest using it to get an idea of what you should do. Your mom's journey. But yeah, it's one of those things. So, like, I don't think it's a bad method. I just think too many writers, like old school writers, are so like, you need this or your story is bad. And I'm like, no, it's a good story structure, but not every story should follow the structure depending on the type of character you are writing. Because not everybody's writing about a hero. I guess is the best way to do it. If you're writing a story about a hero, then yes, go pick up the hero's journey and look at it and see the good aspects of it. But if you're not, the hero's journey is not very useful. At least, okay, maybe that's not the word. Using the entirety of the wheel of the hero's journey isn't useful. It kind of reminds me, oh my god, I have to show you, this is not a good example, but like, I gotta show you that one video of that one guy trying to explain Kingdom Hearts and having explained Sora's story with the hero's journey. Oh, that was so funny. Goes to show that not every story needs the hero's journey, because like, he's trying so hard. Minority Report! That was the movie! Oh my god, that was driving me nuts! I was like, I should know what this movie is. Everyone always brings this up when every time someone brings up a plot like that. It's like, you mean Minority Report? I'm like, god damn it!
Cleared the tower.
Oops.
Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Okay, I'm gonna make these a little bit bigger. Because they don't need to go that fast. Dungeon Master? Oh, this is long.
The nerve.
Okay, maybe I can slow him down just a little bit. the story needs a goal. Like, that's like just a, like, that's almost like a given. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, like every character should have like oh no. When you're writing a character, definitely the main thing you should always remember is they should have a goal. I think that's why the best way to like get an idea of what a Mary Sue is sometimes. Because I told people, like, people were talking about, I remember people talking about, so like, well, like, why are there so many female Mary Sues instead of Gary Stews, right? Like, why does it happen to female characters so much compared to the Gary Stews? Oh, hold up, let me do this.
The nerve.
Let's see.
Who are you exactly?
The nerve.
Okay. That means I can get rid of these. So my answer to that question was the reason why there's so many Mary Sues compared to Gary Stews. A lot of it has to do with the fact that if the plot is simple enough, the goal of the Gary Stew is very simple. The Gary Stew of the story has a goal. Like, that's the thing. If you're invested in the goal, you could almost get away with a Gary Stew. The nerve. I know, we're gonna be hearing that a lot. The nerve. The problem with female Mary Stews, the main plot is such, like, a lot of times the main plot is so vain in comparison to what, like, the main character's doing, is because the female Mary Sue, the biggest issue I've always seen is that, like, how I perceived it as the Mary Sue that nobody likes is when the plot bends to their will to but she never gave us a reason why. That was the problem. She, like, it's one of those things where it was very hard to understand why she wanted to be a Jedi, outside of just wanting to be a Jedi. But then again, the story was really vague about, like, how knowledgeable people were about Jedi. Were they, like, a myth? Were they recent? Like, did everybody know? Like, everybody just kind of, like, the plot couldn't be consistent of a, like, how recent, like, are Jedi's, like, myths? Does everybody know Jedis exist? Like, it was not very consistent on people's knowledge about it. So it was really hard to get invested of her wanting to become a Jedi. Now, the biggest part about the worst kinds of Mary Sues, like I said, some Mary Sues can get away with a lot of things. The worst part about female Mary Sues is that the goal is them. That's the problem with female Mary Sues, is the goal is them. Every side character wants to be and be loved by them. They are the goal in the story, is to be approved by them. Whether it be romantically, friendship, whatever. That is the goal in the female Mary Sue, the worst archetype of a female Mary Sue. Now there's other Mary Sues that are like that still have like other problems, but that's my personal gauge of the worst type of Mary Sue. Like I said, there's some Mary Sues that could get away with being Mary Sues, right? But that is the definition of like a negative Mary Sue, is when the Mary Sue is the goal of the story. Everybody wants this. Wants the Mary Sue so bad. Because that's the goal of the story. Is that everyone gets along with them. That's it. And you could argue it's like, and the story like bends to their will when necessary for the Mary Sue to look good. That's another key point. They usually go hand in hand because they're supposed, like, the writer's not intelligent enough to find a reason that suddenly everybody either starts liking them or maybe some disapproval. Like it's one of those things where it's very jagged. Yeah. Like I said, I haven't really watched the movies, but what I've heard from people is that the movie wasn't very good about establishing very well about like the whole like, do Jedis exist? Are they even good anymore? Blah 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 blah. It was very jumbled. When it came to other people's knowledge about Jedi. There we go.
I'm sorry, but who are you exactly?
The nerve. You.
Okay. Now we're gonna be making. We're gonna be making more swirls. I don't like, the worst part is, that would make the most sense. I just don't think the movies, at least as far as I've heard, because most people that talked about the movies don't know about that. That's what I mean. Like, it's one of those things where I don't think the movie addresses that, at least in the movie. There's probably other things that address it better, like the whole comics and stuff like that, like other tie-ins that kind of go into detail about the second purge. But the movie, the sequel movies themselves don't go into that like at all. I don't mind like maybe not going into details about it in the first movie. Hell, maybe even the second movie. But maybe someone has to know why everybody's information about the Jedi is kind of scarce, and could kind of go like, well, like you know, because of the main people being so powerful, we gotta be careful when we talk about Jedi and stuff like that, right? Because like the second they see another Jedi coming on, they might as well be dead on the spot. There's actually a really good video talking about like what could help Rey's character, especially from the first movie onward. Because I think a lot of her stuff could have been fine from the second movie to third movie, at least when it comes to investment in her character. A lot of the problems come from the first one, because she could have been a Luke in the sense of like the basic hero's journey stuff, but they skipped the two major points of the hero's journey, which is the I forget what the first two steps are. It's like something about taking out of the norm. No, it was like the call to adventure, and I don't know if it's the same thing or it's the second thing. where it's outside of not initially accepting it. She never has a moment of but what do I leave behind kind of mindset. Now, if she was the kind of character that my life is kind of bull, so I'm gonna pick up this whole Jedi thing just to feel better about my situation, right? That could be interesting. It would be different. It would be slightly like it'd be kind of like Luke's story, but like a little different in the sense of all like her life is already a mess. So like someone tells her about like this whole Jedi stuff and stuff like that, and she's like, oh, like my life could be so much better as a Jedi now. Which would be interesting in the sense of like someone trying to become a Jedi because they're just trying to get out of a bad situation, which becoming a Jedi might put them in a worse situation than they were before, because of all the responsibilities and the death. Oh wait, there's no time for the world building exactly, but Uh, but yeah, it would help a lot. I really need to fix this face. I'll need to do that at some point. Oh, I need to make it smaller. Darn it. I think a lot of her character would have been fixed if you know what they should have done with her character? Um, yeah, that's the biggest problem. It feels like the second movie feels like definitely is a different director, and then just it feels like the first movie and the second movie were more connected than whatever the hell happened in the second one. Yeah, that's the problem is that the first I feel like the director for the first one did the third one and tried to cram two movies into it. And that's why it feels so fast and disjointed that it's just like a mess. Um, and it tries so hard to just like disregard the second movie so hard. Hey, hey, Vicky. I'm just gonna call you Vicky now. I don't know why. Oh no. Okay. Stop. Okay. Like whether you like those movies or not, that's a definite fact of the main issue of the third one is that it feels like it's technically two movies in one. Mm. But but like I said, I think a lot of it would fix with her character if they had it that she's a big fish in a well, like she starts off as a big fish in a small pond and then becomes a Jedi and then she goes into a huge pond with much bigger fish. If they kind of focus on that kind of character development for her, I think she would be really interesting. Is the fact that she's very competent of where she lives to the point where she can handle like basically anything. Hell, you might even have it that she's like a bit of like a little folk hero in the little town, right? Like she's very skilled, she's been working on it for a while, yada yada yada, right? But then but she doesn't feel like, it's really good because the town never really gets any better and there's always crime and blah 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 blah. And then she gets introduced to the whole Jedi concept, right? And she's like, I could do something better on the outside, right? Maybe it will kind of have a trickle down effect and maybe actually start helping my town if I get more recognition outside of it. And then like I would have that the first movie she just fails miserably, almost dies constantly. Like I would have like that whole forest thing where she's getting chased by Kylo. I would have it that she barely survives, like to the point of just like it looks like a horror movie level of just like barely surviving that encounter. I would definitely have it that the second she enters this whole Jedi mindset in the first movie, that's when she just starts falling down a hill of just surviving enough that she's like barely okay, but realizing that she's in over her head about the situation. That's how I would have done it, at least for the first movie. And I think everything beyond that point, would have been okay. I would tone down some of the skills that she has. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, excuse me. But yeah, that's just basically how I would have fixed her character. If someone asked me how would you get people invested in Rey's character, I was like, well, I would have to start from the beginning, from the first movie, because I think that's where a lot of the problems start with her characters. That people just really don't know her, and if they do understand her, they don't. There's nothing to invest, when it comes to like her. You could argue there's something to invest in the main plot with her, but there's nothing to invest in her inner struggle. There is no inner struggle with her. True. All right, I need to. Anyway, Mary Sue's, yeah, I hate throwing her under the bus because I still think personally she's not the worst case of Mary Sue's, but then again, I watch a lot of really garbage, so like, Captain Marvel. I would argue that she's also a Mary Sue, but then again, I don't know enough about her to understand her inner struggles. Like she has the same struggles Superman has, which I personally call him a Mary Sue only depending on who's writing him. Superman is a Gary Stu depending on who's writing him. Because if you don't understand his inner struggle between being a god and a human, uh, it's very hard to write about him. Oh, hello. Hello, food. That's the only part of that name I'm going to call you by. I don't. What is this username? What is happening? Where am I? What is that username? That name. Oh my god. Look, some usernames are just usernames. There's no identity here. No, why? No, I won't. It's almost lunchtime. How dare you? I literally have to eat. And like what? In like what? 2 minutes? God damn it. No, wait, actually, about 15. God damn it. It's not long enough. No. Oh, darn it. I cut that too early. I apologize in advance for the sniffles. Still getting over a cold. Not in particularly. Yeah, how does it? It gives you guys like a super hard time. What is happening? Oh wait, I could probably make this. Uh, oh, nope. There we go. And then there we go.
You
Wait, oh. Oh wait, no. No! Keep it there. You know what's probably happening? He's trying to type it down, and now Daddy YouTube is... Daddy YouTube is giving him a hard time. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And then... Probably still want to move them. Oh, well, we literally have... What, 10 minutes? Maybe we should just call it. Well, not the fact that he just can't tell anyone, because to be fair, every superhero has that struggle, right? I think the biggest struggle between Superman with his inner struggles is the best stories about him is when he's struggling with his alter ego. Yeah, Batman's story is straightforward when it comes to understanding him. And it's really easy to get his stories down. It's the when it comes to Superman, uh, it really helps if you read a lot of Greek mythology, and just basically anything dealing with demigods is a great way to understand Superman better. Is because of the fact that you're struggling with two identities. Like he is definitely the epitome of like struggling with two identities. Because he's also this unstoppable being, but also has to be human. And if you could write a good scenario, or like if you have to write, it's really hard to constantly write different scenarios where it uh, falls in that struggle. Uh, because like sometimes his stories have to be a little political in the sense of like what he's restricted on and what he can do to help people is by like everybody being concerned about his abilities. Oh yeah, essays on Batman are great. I love video essays about Batman. All right, let's give this little peeksies real quick.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Just give me. That was too much. Just give me a second to get my breath back. Oh, deep breaths. Oh my god. I feel so lightheaded. Oh my god. It's all just dark. That means. Does that mean? Oh my god. Did we win?
Oh, the irony. To be undone by the one you were tasked to destroy. Even given the tools, you couldn't do it. Leaving only the hound standing would have sufficed.
I'm sorry, but who are you exactly?
The nerve. You know not our name, but we have communed.
Okay. Wow, that thing really went far, didn't it? Hold up. I want to get rid of that before it becomes a problem. I don't know. Gosh darn it. Sometimes it's hard to navigate this thing. Ah! Go back. Hello. You have a very similar name to another person. Spung. I don't even know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. How'd we get here? It's always weird. Everybody kind of comes in around the time I'm almost about to get off. It's very odd. Okay.
You know not her name.
I really like how his hands look there. I don't know what's happening. Superman, old, maybe? I mean, technically, if you count by how long his comics have been around. What are they? When did Superman start? Oh, that was disgusting. I apologize. Oh, sorry. I'm getting the sniffles again. How old is it like 50 years old now? Like Superman as a story concept? Well, not even as a concept, like just as Superman. It's old. Superman's old. Wait, 50? Like, wasn't he like in his 20s? Like, isn't that how it always is? He's always in his 20s? The comics are 83? Oh my god! How is he not in public domain? Holy crap! I don't understand. Alright, it's almost time to get off. I need to eat before I pass out. I haven't, because I've been sick, I haven't really been eating very well. But now I'm starting to get my appetite back, so now just like, now once lunch hits, I'm just like, oh. Well, depending on the story, he's between 20 and 40. Like, that's how it always is. But, like, that and Batman do that, too, where it's like, it's between his 20s or 40s. Like, between there, depending on where you want to write the story. Batman Beyond, he's, like, in his 60s. I love Batman Beyond. That was a great series. Oh, excuse me. Alright, I'll have to work on this later. I'm so close to finishing it, though. I'm just like, I'm so close on the details. Alright. Well, that was fun. Haven't done an art stream in a while. Miss it. Next art stream, I'll probably be focusing more on the comic again. I'm kind of doing this thing where, like, I work on animatics one week, comic next week, animatics, comics, animatics, comics. I'm trying to set myself, like, a simple schedule, and then I'll probably go back into a more detailed schedule later. It's one of those things where I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to do all the things. I'm wearing myself thin. I don't know why I do this to myself. Alright. But I definitely want to get back into the animatics. Especially after I've been doing this thing, I'm just like, you know, to be fair, Emily, I kind of went into the same phase you did. Not like putting a line down and completely giving up. I did have that moment of like, can I even make animatics anymore? Kind of mindset. It was stupid. But I did have that moment of like, can I still make animatics? And like, you're still drawing, you're still writing a comic book. What are you talking about? So we've all been there. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Is all like, it's a feeling we've all struggled with. So don't feel bad for having that feeling, but you have to overcome it. So just remember that, okay? Like, it's one of those things where I believe in individuality, but we also tend to suffer the same things that other people do. So when it comes to, a lot of us share the same when it comes to struggles in perfection, I guess the best way to put it. You're welcome. Yeah, just remember that. Just remember, it's like you're not the only one struggling with this, but there's a difference between someone that overcomes it and someone who doesn't. And just always strive to be that person that overcomes it. Okay? That's coming from someone that neglected doing animatics, and I feel bad. That's the worst part. You don't be me. Do as I say, not as I do. When it comes to that kind of stuff, it's just all like, and of course it's easier said than done. But that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. I completely understand where you are, but I'm gonna be understanding, but I'm also gonna be your cheerleader. Okay? So do you, and keep pushing forward. Especially in things you're passionate about. I don't want to push you into something that you're not passionate about, but if you feel bad about it, you're passionate about it. That's another thing too. Like if you weren't passionate about it, you wouldn't have felt bad about it. Okay, you'd be just like, well, I just can't do it. I just can't muster it. I just don't care. But then you're just sitting there going like, I do care and I'm struggling. That's different. You do have the passion. You just have to get over that one hurdle. Okay, enough jabbering. It's time to eat. I'm starting to ramble. That's usually a sign that I'm getting really hungry. So, all right. I'll talk to you later, guys. I don't know what the hell I'm playing on Friday. Probably gonna play the game. Probably gonna play the game that Lizard gave me. The Forest. Lizard recently gifted me a game called The Forest, and I told them that I would play it on Friday because they gifted it to me, and I was just like, you know what, next gaming stream, I'll give it a shot. Hopefully I like it. I mean, I like Minecraft, so not really excited about like it. Well, okay, that's not the word I'm looking for. That was bad. I don't know. I genuinely don't know if I'm gonna like it. I hope I do. I guess the best way to put it. I know we didn't finish FNAF World, but we'll get back to it next time. Like I said, I really want to play Forest just because I was gifted it, and I feel like I'm as the YouTube Let's Player slash artist slash whatever the hell this channel is. I don't even know anymore. I at least need to do that. At least need to play it once. And then, depending how it goes, maybe I'll play more of it. Maybe I'll go back and forth between FNAF World and The Forest, depending. Like I said, I'm just putting a lot of hypotheticals. I actually don't know. I'm literally just speaking out of my head right now. But anyway, okay, that's official. I'm going. Good morning and good night.